Another useful method of arrays is join. So here we have this numbers array. Let's say we want to join the elements in this array. That's when we use the join method. So we call numbers.join. Now look at this parameter here, separator. Note the question mark. Whenever you see a question mark, that means this parameter is optional. And you can see the type of this parameter is a string. So here we can optionally pass a string, and this string will be used as a separator. So let's say we want to join these elements using a comma. So we pass comma as a string here, right? And note that this join method returns a string. So we get the result and store it in a constant called joined. Now let's log it on the console. Joined. Save the changes. So here's the result. Another useful method that goes hand in hand with join is the split method. But this method is not part of arrays, it's part of strings. But let me show you how it works. So let's say we have a string called message like this. This is my first message. Now we can split the sentence like this. So message dot split. Again, here we need to pass a separator string. So let's say we want to separate this using a white space. Now this method will return an array. So let's call that parts. Now let's take a look at this array on the console. Okay, so here's the array. We have 5 elements here. Note that each element in this array is a word in our original message. Now that we have an array, we can use the join method to combine these elements using a separator. So let's say parts.join. We can combine them using a hyphen and store the result in combined and finally log it on the console. So here's the result. This is my first message. This technique is particularly useful when building a URL slug. Let me show you what I mean by that. So here I've got this page open on stackoverflow.com. Read the title of this question, creating arrays in JavaScript. So this is what the user posted. As you can see, we have a white space between each word, but we cannot have a white space in URLs. So if you look at this URL here, note the title of question converted to a URL slug. So all the white spaces are replaced with a hyphen. So as part of converting the title of the question to a URL slug, you'll have to split this string, perhaps throw out some of the words, maybe replace some words with other words, and then eventually combine them using a hyphen, as you can see here.